Today we're going to be doing a quick overview of Golden Bros, a 3v3 combat shooter, something that reminds me a little bit of Thetan Arena, but hopefully with some improvements, so stay tuned. Hello, hola, kamusta, this is Luke with Luke Plays to Earn as I help the krills, the small investors, play to earn, and today we're taking a look at Golden Bros, a game that popped up new on playtoearn.net. And that is a 3v3 shooter battler that can be played on mobile, can be played on PC. And again, reminds me a little bit of Thetan Arena, but as I see some of the gameplay footage or trailer, maybe perhaps a little bit more fast-paced and chaotic. But they're going to have those, ranked battles. You're going to be able to, get some skins, as they call costumes, that are going to be NFTs, and those that have NFTs can play to earn. But there are going to be also very small aspects of play to earn, even if you're doing the free to play method. And here in the very end of the trailer, you can see what some of the mobile game footage might look like. Again, something that reminds me of Thetan Arena. So you can see here the pre-sale already started on March 2nd, and it says coming soon to Android, iOS, PC, and APK. They have a roadmap here, which in Q2 is the grand launch. So we could see this game launch here in just a month or so. There's going to be NFT trading, coin deposits, new costumes added, which is the NFTs. There's going to be action parts, collecting cards. And then in Q3, there's going to be new heroes and then the ranking match added. So I don't know if the game is going to launch without the rank mode, and that comes in Q3. That will be interesting to watch out for. And then Q4, new heroes, ranking match, cheering added, and new event modes. So let's jump over to the white paper and we can discuss what I like and what I dislike about it. And you can also give your thoughts here in the comments. It's going to be a AAA game according to them. And it does look pretty good, to be honest, so far, according to the graphics and all of that. You're going to be able to battle with and against friends to make it to the top rank of a leaderboard. And of course, you're going to earn more rewards that way. And then there's going to be unique battles and strategic gameplay. Each time you play, there's going to be random capsule abilities. So it's not like Thetan where you can just pick your abilities and then jump into the match. You're going to have to adapt for each matchup. The game Golden Bros is built by Netmarble, who is apparently a pretty successful mobile game. I've never really played these games before, but you can see they have some decently sized titles and even some PC games and console games. According to Wikipedia, they are South Korea's largest mobile gaming company, founded back in 2000. They're using the Unreal Engine, so they're going to be able to get some of those AAA graphics like we've been talking about, and they're using the Itam Cube blockchain team. So far, they have 9 characters out here on their white paper. You can look at little clips here on YouTube, so you can see if we expand it out here. So here's some of the gameplay of what it looks like to be playing Gregory. This is, of course, the mobile version, which is why the screen is horizontal. I'm not a huge fan of mobile, so I would rather play this on PC. So you can see it looks pretty decent though, and hopefully the gameplay matches up to how it's looking so far. Each of the characters here is going to have a different basic attack, evasion, and then an ultimate. And then here are some of the abilities that you're going to be able to pick out throughout the game. And each 9 characters have different ones that you can scroll through and look at. Now, when we start this game, there's going to be 9 characters, and they're all going to be free to play, which is really nice. That's one of the things that I complained about with Thetan Arena. It was like you get 3 characters in the front, and then if you can't buy or rent any new characters, you're stuck with just those 3 characters, and it feels pretty stale. And they also give you 3 common characters, which often get wrecked by some of those more rare or legendary characters. So the fact that you can start with all 9 is pretty nice. However, the only way you're going to be able to earn is if you own the NFT costume, which is basically just a skin, and those who are wearing the skins will be able to obtain their coin GBC. So these costumes are going to have different tiers. It sounds like in step 2 that you can acquire classic grade costumes by achieving certain league tier in preseason. I don't know if that means play to earn you can achieve that. It sounds like it, but not sure. And then the luxury and premium ones are going to be in their drawing boxes only. And you can see that they are heavily favoring the luxury and premium with 3 times bonuses, or 4.33. And you can do 10 daily battles instead of 3. So you can be potentially earning, 9 to 15 times more if you get the luxury or premium ones. Now, one bummer is they are implementing a mechanic similar to Thetan Arena, where as you play the game, you're going to drain the amount of battles you have left on that hero, or in this case, the costume. And once that hits 0, you're not going to be able to use that costume and earn any more. Now, the one difference between Thetan is that you can recharge the costume. So instead of having to go buy or rent another hero to start earning again, you can start recharging. Now, obviously, how much is it going to cost to recharge? That's the big question mark. Is it going to be worth it to recharge? Or once it hits 0, you're just screwed because it's going to cost more to recharge than it's even worth it on what you can win back. So in that case, I don't love that NFT mechanic of going down to 0. You know, I'd rather have it decrease over time, but maybe you're still earning a little bit. It's always a little bit of a risk. If it hits 0 and you didn't make your money back, you could actually be losing out on your investment. So as an investment point, I don't love that aspect, but at least it makes the effort, and as opposed to Thetan where you can at least recharge it. But again, the question mark is how much is that going to cost, and will it be worth it? So the nice thing about these costumes is that there is a supply of 300,000, so that's at least more than some other games where they try to really cap the amount of NFTs to something crazy like 2,000 or 10,000, and it's just not enough players to get into the game. The unfortunate part is that in the pre-sale, it was still $200 to buy their NFTs, so it's a little more expensive, but again, there is going to be that small free to earn aspect that we'll talk about in a second. But I applaud them for at least making more NFTs than the stupid, like, hey, here's 2,000 NFTs so that more and more people can play and earn in their ecosystem. Hopefully that's enough, but I'm sure that in the future that if governance token holders, once they implement all that stuff, want to vote on more coming out, then they can add more to that. But it's at least more of a supply than a lot of these other games coming out. Again, I just wish it was a little bit cheaper, something like around, maybe 100 or 120 max. I don't love paying $200 for my gaming NFTs, but it's at least more reasonable than some that have been marked up to $1,000 or more. So let's talk about the free-to-play aspect. Again, you're going to get 9 as you start, and then that way you can test all the kinds of bro combinations and see which ones suits you. So if you want to go buy an NFT or a costume rather, then you can figure out which ones you're going to like the most. Or even for me, as a content creator, I can at least make all of the content about all these bros that I want. And then if I want to go buy one, I can, but I don't have to. Now, you're not going to be able to earn the GBC token, but you can earn gold and medals to increase your characters. And then you're going to be able to get classic grade costumes that are non-NFTs. And if you equip these, you're going to be able to earn a very small amount of GBC. Obviously, we don't know how much that is. Is that enough to eventually one day buy your own, NFT if you're grinding in this game long enough? Who knows? But at least they have a little bit of something that even if you don't want to jump into this game and pay a couple $100 to start earning, you can at least try it out, see if you really like it, see if you really want to grind it out, and maybe that incentivizes you to play more and then to jump into the NFTs when you're ready. Now, the GBC token is going to be that inflationary play to earn token within the game. So this is not a governance token, something that you probably want to hold on to long term. But you can see some of the token flow chart. It looks like they're going to have battle passes to this game as well. And then, of course, you can earn, you can spend, you can battle, you can level things up. And then I think there is a place where you can also trade it for the Itam Cube, which again is going to be more of that governance token. So I did look it up to verify that Itam Cube has been acquired by Netmarble, so the same makers of Golden Bros, and hopefully as they expand out into more games for their ecosystem, they are all using that Itam Cube token. So I don't know much about the Itam Cube governance token, but I do like their ideas here of trying to make it where both gaming is fun and earning. And they're also saying if you lean in too far into the earning part, you lose the entertainment part of playing games. And if you lean too far into the gaming part, you lose the added motivation to continually participate in the game. So that's what I've been really looking for in my games, is that balance between investment and actually having fun in the games. So hopefully they're able to pull it off with Golden Bros and other titles. So I haven't done a deep dive into their tokenomics, but just looking at it quickly here, there is a 10 billion supply, currently 600 million out there. So a lot of tokens to still come, and most of those over the next year. The one thing I do like though is a big amount of this tokens for the ecosystem and only 3% and 7% for marketing. So a lot of it hopefully should be going to the players and to the play to earn in their games. You can also look at the price, and even within the bear market, this token on CoinMarketCap was listed early January and has already skyrocketed, 2 to 3x in the midst of a bear market, which is pretty impressive. So what do you guys think about this game, Golden Bros? Does it excite you? For me, it ticks most of my boxes, except for, the NFTs on the pre-sale being about $50 to $100 more than I would have liked to pay. I currently didn't buy any yet. I haven't put money into this game. Of course, the biggest question around all these games launching is, Will it be successful as far as fun gameplay? And will the economy be sustainable? So let me get your thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss it, and I hope to see you guys in the Discord as well. For now, peace out, Palam, adios.